I've always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会吃玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。
And we are back for BO2 of Team IVE versus Team VC. So we are going to be starting off with Team VC's Hunter again, starting off the first half. They're going to have to be coming back from not only a point deficit in the early in like the overall BO of 1-0, but also have to be, because right now the score is only like the score is 8-1, so they're gonna have to make up for the point deficit.
Yep, and we are gonna see Lakeside Village here for the map, and Talzin will be playing once more here as the Hunter up against IVE Survivors. And yep, Eversleep. Sorry, it is Eversleeping Town. It just says a Lakeside on my end for some reason. But we are gonna see Eversleeping Town as the map here for this tournament, as we are once again. Faculty is kind of at a big deficit. This is a big question mark here. If they want to win, now is the time to step up.
We're going to be entering BP very soon. Regarding character pool, Mother Towson is able to play like opera, is able to play like geisha. So we're not into the point where like hunter bans are just affecting hero pools yet. But in terms of just character pool, Mother Towson is like Mother Towson's pool is quite smaller than Hetian's. So if they want to basically win this match, they kind of have to like just end it at a BO3. They can't really go overtime. And they basically have to say, we're going to win this match and we're going to win it with advantage going to BO3. So, I mean, it's a tall order to be sure, but, that's their only way of winning.
Yeah, and Talzin's character pool is also like really interesting, because we saw like last IMR, he's playing those meta characters. We saw Ivy, we saw the opera, but now he's kind of taken a bit of a step towards the other direction. He's been playing a lot of the other hunters. I mean, not necessarily non-meta. These are characters that can be played at the highest level, but these are characters we often see in like later rounds, like BO3, or if we're in a BO5 setting, BO4, BO5. That's usually where we are seeing these characters. But Talzin's actually playing them here in the earlier rounds, so perhaps he's wanting to play a bit more of his comfort here. Maybe his, they gave about his performance from last time, and just felt like he may have better performances here with these characters. But so far, hasn't really worked up against IVE, as we are going to see the Seer and Priestess ban on Vacuity. And on the side of IVE, they do ban the Opera and pick up the Antiquarian Mercenary.
So yeah, the first two bans, quite standard. Just getting rid of Priestess for the bigger maps, because the long portal is very strong. Seer is good to get out of the way if you're like gonna play Ivy, because then that means like Barmaid is weaker and you're forcing like an early Psychologist pick. But there's still a lot of stuff on the table. You can't really just ban everything that's fireable right now. And Antiquarian is one that's obviously get by you. Antiquarian not actually that great against like Ivy, but is quite playable against Goldman, which is maybe why they wanted it out of the way early, but also maybe because like they wanted it to be countered like Geisha or something. Like any single hit hunter is gonna struggle against Antiquarian. So Antiquarian is usually good to pick up early if you already had advantage.
Yeah, and the thing with Antiquarian is that you're able to kind of just jump, like, if you're able to time it properly, you can jump away from the max presence. I've seen, like, some of the Japanese players do this, but we are going to see IVE does also pick Acrobat as well as the Mechanic. So, Mechanic, kind of a tie character in my opinion, a character that really you can capitalize on if, like, if you want to just try to secure a tie. Sometimes could be a win if the Mechanic kites pretty well. But, you know, this is a really bold pick. Prisoner was still up on board if they wanted to go for a decoder, or I feel like they could have also gone for a much more stable kiter. Maybe go for a slower decoding composition, but still be able to kind of just kite a whole lot longer, because this is somewhat susceptible to this team composition. We do see Antiquarian does deal a bit against that Goldman, but Acrobat and Mechanic, especially Mechanic, Goldman is definitely getting some free feed.
Yeah, Mechanic is actually quite a nice pick here, because Mechanic, when you compare it to other decoders, right? You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. Like, even if you die very early, you still have the doll outside to maybe go for the draw or even the one escape. Like, compare it with like something like Prisoner, right? Where you just, okay, not only are you priced into always just bringing 9-12, but if you die early, you're also just messing up your entire team's like rhythm. But Mechanic kind of gives you like a little bit of a safety net, so I quite like the mech pick here.
Yep, and we are gonna be seeing Geisha on the side of Talzin. Sorry, is Talzin's profile? Okay, I thought Talzin's profile picture was like John for 2 seconds, but we are gonna see here. Talzin does pick up the Geisha. We have seen him pick this up numerous times, and I really like this pick actually. Antiquarian may be a bit of a problematic character, but, you know, I do think we've seen Talzin's Geisha really strong, one of the stronger ones we've seen in this tournament. So, if he's really aiming to get a 4K, this might be it.
I wouldn't exactly say it's that good for Geisha. Like, Geisha, you really want to be like punishing patience. I mean, like maybe playing against like the weaker characters. Like, Antiquarian isn't a great chase, and Acrobat can give you a bit of trouble. Okay, like there's the Acrobat versus Geisha has always been like a debate of like who kind of has the advantage, and personally, it always comes to who uses the ability last. So Acrobat will try to use like just kite without using the ability, and only save the ball for like the dash. Yeah. And then Geisha,
that's probably why.
You see Geisha's not using fly early and just kind of just forcing out until you can. It's a bit like the gun and tentacle thing with Haster as well. But okay, yeah, I'm going on a tangent here. But like, Geisha does have the tools to fight Acrobat.
Yeah, and I do think that's probably also why we see Acrobat here bringing up the flywheel, because flywheel you're able to like counteract the dash if you're forced to ball a bit earlier into the game, and they try to dash into you, you're just immediately hitting that flywheel button. Or perhaps it's the other way around, you don't want to use your ball, you want to save it for when they dash. So if you're susceptible to getting hit, maybe you'll just flywheel it away, and if they try to dash, ball out.
It's a bit of like the cooldown cycling, because Acrobat ball is like longer than fly. Fly is only 8 seconds. So there will be like a small window where Acrobat does not have ball back, but Geisha has fly it back. So flywheel kind of like helps you bridge the gap between the ball and CD. But looking at this match specifically, Geisha's going to be flying right towards Mechanic here. So Mechanic does not choose to use doll yet, so probably going to use the body block. And Mechanic does bring 9-12. So we'll at least be able to kite for maybe 60 seconds or so. Like how many dolls like she wants to use is actually very important. Like usually if you're getting first chase, the current meta is probably just best to sell both dolls. But in past metas, we have seen like where you just sell one doll and use the last as kind of like a diversion, force 100 to chase after it. If the doll doesn't belong here, a bit of a side hit from the Geisha, which means that Mechanic might be going down very soon as fly is up, because now she cannot use the body block anymore. 3, 2, 1, fly is up already. Butterfly forces her into a corner, and Mechanic is not dying in like 15 seconds. Well, not 15 seconds exactly, but like you see the ciphers are very slow. Mercenary cipher 0%. So this does look like Mother Talzin's game to win.
Yeah, and the one saving grace is that the bot is out, but look, Tauzen is
bring her
actually
back
making
towards
his way
the
right
hall.
into it.
And
So now he's just
Geisha, like all three ciphers are like next to this chair. You're decoding Geisha, you're decoding back second story, and you're decoding center. Like literally all three guys are getting disrupted here. This is like a dream come true. Like
yeah, and so
look towards Geisha. Like as long as she looks towards Geisha, like you can just disrupt that cipher as well. There. But Mercer is gonna come close to give pressure to prevent her from going too far from the chair. And this Titan is gonna force the Geisha to follow her towards graveyard.
yep, he does have another.
Acrobat.
Oh, Acrobat actually decides to take the hit here, and he uses the red ball here, stall a bit more time. The saving grace for the survivors. He does have excitement, not blink. So Mechanic still has flywheel to use here, and oh my god, tries to use the bot again, but to no avail once more. So good job here on the side of Tauzen.
I had to get seen here, and the excitement is just for this reason. Like Antiquarian is very worried that she hasn't used skill yet, and walking past the pallet here. Antiquarian not thinking that she'll like disrespect the pallet so much, so she doesn't drop it instantly. She gotta just like wait a bit. And
yeah, this is really bad for the survivors.
Doesn't go for the balloon hit.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he didn't go for the balloon hit either, but this is really bad for the survivors. Yeah, this is looking really bad for the survivors here. Everyone is injured.
Okay, this all what?
Oh, we are gonna see Antiquarian is actually making his way here, and he does have a stick to use. No more flywheel, so he's
this is the second stick. Has one stick left. Misses the third stick.
Oh my god! And Mercenary is still gonna be able to get the rescue potentially. Maybe not get Terror Shot potentially here, and he does manage to safely rescue.
Mechanic gonna die instantly. There's nothing Mechanic to do here. There's nothing here for her. All she has is.
Oh, she does. Yes, she does have one flywheel. Gotta make it count here. Mechanic is making the long rotation. We're gonna see flywheel faded.
A beautiful show by Mother Tauzen, and as long as she flies here, you can disrupt the Antiquarian leaving, because Antiquarian. Okay, at least she can force some stick.
Yep,
so
and I believe
the next chase is very easy.
Yeah, he's just gonna. I believe Antiquarian's just gonna dip out. They are at a very dire position here. Everyone is injured. 3 full ciphers remaining, though 50% on the cipher of Acrobat here. But look, everyone does still have somewhat of a resource. Antiquarian is running out of stick though. And but Mercenary actually only has one more elbow pad until he's out of item.
The problem with like this game specifically is like the little bits of time add up where survivors aren't decoding. Like Mercenary is stuck on like an island kind of, like where Antiquarian is leaving but hasn't fully left, so the hunter is still nearby, and Mercenary cannot doesn't dare to decode. A beautiful cross wall fly here, going for the other side. Antiquarian did not expect it and didn't swing stick earlier, which results in the Antiquarian being down. Like I was saying earlier, right? Like the middle cipher, it's getting disrupted again. Like the first chair disrupted the middle cipher, the second chair went away, but the person who was supposed to be decoding the cipher was healing the mercenary, and now the third time is getting disrupted again. This fly, what's out the fly?
And now he's managed to down the character with probably the most items, but he is allowing the survivors to heal up here. The question is, will he try to commit? Understand that maybe he are trying to heal. We are going to see Tauzen's making his way immediately to the survivors. No more elbow pads for Mercenary. Antiquarian only has 1 stick, but excitement is still up. So we are going to see here, he's going to be going for the Mercenary. Does manage to get the hit here. Will he switch to teleport? That is the big question. Does have the warp. Switches to warp here.
Center. And Antiquarian has 1 stick, but all Mother Tauzen has to do is just stand here. She doesn't even have to go for Antiquarian.
Oh my goodness!
It's a bit kind of
that is,
and just
And Tauzen gets the 4K they needed actually to keep this game alive, because I feel like if Tauzen did a 4K here, the winning condition for Team Vacuity was going to be too impossible. And all of a sudden, the gears are shifting here for the side of Vacuity, as we are going to see here manage to 4K with that geisha.
Yep, so congratulations to Team VC, working against all odds, taking a win from one of the best survivor, well, not even one of, I would say the best survivor roster in the tournament. So congratulations to Mother Tauzen, and that was certainly an achievement.
Yep, a lot of things can be said about that match. I think Talzin just really capitalized. A very unfortunate mechanic, tries to body block twice with the bot, fails it twice. But we're gonna head into a break real quick here as we're gonna head into second half with Vacuity now at the lead this second round, 5-0.
I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会这玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起上课。我也想他和其他孩子们一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会这玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起上课。我也想他和其他孩子们一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会这玩具。
I still want to try.
And welcome back. So yeah, I kicked Bunny off. Bunny kicked me off the casters. I kicked him off, and since I'm the boss, he's officially fired. Nah, I'm just kidding. But
You're fired.
no, the only one that's gonna get the first one that will get fired is always NX.
Yeah, unfortunately, NX isn't actually with us, so
I cannot fire him. He left before I could fire him.
NX just fired himself, guys, so he's not here with us.
Yeah, anyways, a quick recap. So just now, Team Vacuity managed a 4-man elimination on Team IVE, and I think this is the first time that IVE got 4-manned in like a very, very couple of times. Like we did not see them get 4-man last tournament. So, hold on.
I believe they haven't been, though I would be very surprised if they have. I think the last time was actually 1000 who 3K'd them, so that's the last time they lost, I believe.
But no, not 1000. It was, I think it wasn't 1000. It was Kaidi. By the way, Sota, you can begin.
Oh, okay. Well,
it was Kaidi last time, yeah.
I believe they haven't been 4K'd in this tournament, and in IMR 5. So, you know, Talzin doing an amazing job there. Geisha, we saw, kind of just played really cleanly. I mean, you know, and IVE made a lot of mistakes, surprisingly enough. I mean, we did see Yuki just failing to body block with the bot twice. I mean, that is Geisha hitbox for you. We've seen Adikwaring just overextended. Like, you really didn't want Adikwaring getting injured there because he was going to be next rescue, and she did. So, I felt like there were some mistakes made by the survivors of IVE, and you know, Talzin being the one to capitalize on it this, and we do see that's gonna be definitely crucial in this match.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. Is that definitely they made quite some like jarring mistakes with the mechanic failing the block, anti-querying getting hit, and just giving out free hits or like allowing the Geisha to get easy hits on them, because that's how I do it with Geisha's close range combat. But anyways, we are going to be moving on to the picks and bans now, as the first two bans are going to be Antiquarian and Priestess. And actually for Vacuity, the one advantage they have is that they don't have a lot of strong characters sitting in global bans, as we can see that they have Doctor and Magician, which is not exactly the strongest character in the meta.
Yeah, I mean, Magician does deal with Goldman quite well, if I do say so. But Doctor, thank God, no more Doctor. It just didn't work that first round. And we are gonna see here. Actually, I'm really surprised Vacuity decides to ban Opera Singer. I was expecting the Goatman to get banned here because I just feel like he could go ban Goatman, pick up the Embalmer, and play for that tie. But with Goatman, the thing is, Goatman's such a even faster hunter than an Opera Singer, especially if he has the cages available. And so, for Vacuity here, they could try going for a tree escape, but truthfully, I feel like they could just benefit from tying and maybe trying to win the third round. Knows, I do think getting a tree escape would be crucial for the team to just keep it chiller heading into third round, but we are going to see Opera Singer ban.
Yes, and we are going to be seeing the Seer and Perfumer being selected here, so I think with this pick, they're being cautious against the Goldman, because keep in mind though that this player is not Hetien, it is Jala hunting for Team IVE. So this means that, because from what I know, Jala is an Ivy main, so this explains the Seer and Perfumer pick. So I think their plan is to get rid of Opera and be cautious of the Ivy, because Ivy getting nerfed, like, first of all, Ivy getting nerfed is weaker, and second of all, we can see that in IVL, teams are starting to figure out, like, methods against the Shadow. So I think they are just trying to be full on cautious against the Shadow, unless Jala has hidden a Goatman, which we have not seen so far. So we'll have to double confirm with that. But since Jafet, I don't know when to wear. So we are going to be seeing the Mercenary being the third selection here.
I was muted. I didn't notice. But as I was saying, actually,
Continue?
yes, Mercenary does get third selected, and I think I believe Barmaid was the last survivor ban here. I actually do want to think like Jala's one of the more flexible hunters in my opinion. I've seen him like learn these characters very quickly. So if anyone is gonna surprise us, I think Jala is probably the most likely. But hey, as you've mentioned, I mean, he has one of those stronger IVs right now in the game. So maybe that's what they're trying to be cautious of, as now they do pick up the Puppeteer.
Oh, thank goodness you were there to talk, because my mom called me out just now. Anyways, the Puppeteer. So yeah, I think this is clear that this is a tanky comp. They're being cautious against a potential Goatman here, but it does open the gate a bit for the Shadow, because Puppeteer does not necessarily work against the Shadow that much. And Perfumer, I think, is 50-50. So I think here, if Jala wants to play the Shadow, he can, or they can definitely do it, because Goatman might be a bit struggle, but this is Ever Sleeping Town we're talking about. And Ever Sleeping Town is, from what I know, the strongest map for Goatman to play.
Yeah, and I feel like this actually was really surprising, because like, why not just ban Ivy? This composition looks really strong against the Opera Singer. I mean, they did pick Seer Perfumer first immediately. And those characters are also pretty fine against the Opera Singer. So I'm really surprised they decided not to ban the Ivy. They do have their composition seems to be more leaning toward against the Opera Singer, but I do think this may be something that they're a bit more comfortable.
Yep. So we're currently still waiting on to like the selection here, because I think Opera Singer, they did not want to risk it, because Opera Singer is pretty terrifying, fast moving around, that Perfumer does not do that well. But we actually did see in the match yesterday that the Opera Singer, after being nerfed, is significantly slower. Like, I was watching the match yesterday, which Tianba's Hunter, and I was like, oh, it's so slow, type of thing.
I know, like, as an Opera Singer main, I'm a bit offended, you know, like, they really did my boy dirty, but,
So Ted, you
know
can begin.
what? It was quite a strong Hunter, as we are gonna head now. Second half here, Vacuity just needs a tie, actually. In fact, just a one escape to technically win the round. You know, they do definitely want to try and get a 3 escape, as we are gonna see, I believe, Jala does decide to pick up the Ivy.
Yeah, I think actually Ivy here has a chance, because keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Seer has already been nerfed right now, because Seer, like, after he uses, like, regardless his out success or not, he'll have a debuff on him, and that debuff not only reduces his vaulting speed, it also significantly reduces his decoding speed by 5%, and that's not much, but comparing to before, it's definitely a huge setback. The saving grace, though, is that the Seer's out is like very strong against an Ivy, because one out can clean the 100 corruption level. So I think really it's very dependent on how well the Seer's out can be communicated amongst the team.
Agreed, and I think it's all gonna boil down just to how well also can the Seer actually kite if he does take that first chase. So yeah, I mean, this composition, I wouldn't say is inherently bad, but Ivy, we've seen Jala's Ivy prove to be an absolute menace on the field. So all gonna boil to how he's gonna play it, as we are gonna see here, Seer is gonna bring the 12-9. Puppeteer does bring Tree 6. I'm a bit surprised that we are seeing a Tree 6 build on the Puppeteer, but you're gonna see here. Ooh, okay.
That spawn scared me.
Adjustments here, as now Seer's gonna be the one spawning. And like,
honestly,
yeah, the box spawn.
The box spawn scared me for a split second. This is something that I only see at rank, and and if I saw that at rank, I'll be laughing so bad.
Yeah, I would be laughing as well. I'll be honest with you. Don't show up on rank doing that build. But we are gonna see here. Now heading into the second half, Jala wants to 4K just to make this easier for the team. But really, as long as he doesn't get tree escape, it should be fine. As we are now heading right into the second half, Jala puts out the ghost, and now that ghost is immediately heading towards Kyrie's direction.
Yeah, and remember for the survivors, all they have to do is to get a one-man escape to win the second round. So whatever they do, as long as they get one out, it will work. But we can see that here, Kahari is going to get pressured. Oh, misses the scare though, so can only drop the leech and leave, because if you miss the random scare, then there's not much you can really do. As the perfumer is going to be pressured, but this does open the gate for Jala to try and drop a leech on the Merc Cypher if he wanted, but seems not to. But we can see that the Caradonna have to run and leave this area open. But the bad side of this is that the Cypher progress will be very slow as they disrupt it a lot. Oh, Jafet is having some issues.
Yeah, we are gonna...
Oh, sorry? Yeah.
Yeah, no. We are gonna see here, sorry, I'm a bit laggy, but we are gonna see here, actually just... The thing is, Jala can just, like, yes, he can use the perfume here, but as soon as he goes back, or doesn't even need to go back, he just stuns him out of the animation, and all of a sudden, we are gonna see 40 scare on the perfumer. Does have blink here on the side of Jala. Cardona will probably get pressured off her Cypher. And we are going to see Seer is looking at the perfumer, but perhaps a bit too early here. So we are going to see the blink, amazing blink there on the side of Jala, as now that hit actually puts him closer and closer to max presence.
I actually think that they made a massive error on Team V Faculty side, is that they did not try to use the Sears out to block the first one. Like when Perfumer hits 100 corruption level, that should be the hit that the Sears out is gonna block. It seems that here, like as I said, they have to communicate the out effectively, but that did not happen with how they ended up using it. And this is going to put them in a very disadvantage now, as the Puppeteer is gonna come in play.
Yep, and we are going to see here, Puppeteer's probably going to be able to taking another hit, as we are going to see that one saving grace for the survivors is that the Hunter can't really use the max presence, but Perfumer does take that scare from the leech, and now just 10 seconds before the before he will get hit potentially with that scare.
That's
again,
the main
so
body.
Probably need to dodge that.
But yeah, like there's still a couple seconds, and that is where IVE's nerf come into play. But let's see, can the Perfumer evade this? And the Seer is already spectating though, but how long can the Seers out last? Let's see, ow. Yep, a perfect owl is gonna come into play. And right now, Jana can't really do much, but just wait until he can leash on the Perfumer again. But Perfumer running towards the Puppeteer, which is not necessarily the best move, but it's fine, I guess, because the Puppeteer is already gone. So let's see, can he evade the scare? Nope, not being able to. And he's gonna go down, 2 ciphers remain. Puppeteer cannot decode the cipher at the back of the corner house as it's too dangerous. But we can see that there's still 2 whole ciphers remain. The good news though is the Mercenary is coming in with another Tide Turner.
Yep, and we are seeing here Cardona's actually just casually decoding the cipher nearby here at corner house, because he's not able, the Hunter won't be able to leech the survivor just yet, as here is now making the long rotation towards the 2 pallet cipher here, but the leech is within the vicinity, as we are going to see Mercenary uses 2 full elbow pads to get the rescue. Will we see potential...
Hold on, dangerous!
Oh my goodness, and that is going to be a hit, or terror shock rather, from the side of the Shadow, as now we are going to see Max Presence comes into play. Will he be able to dodge the leech? That's the big question here. Does just decide to wait for the Max Presence to hit, but also tries to go for the hit through the window, but does not manage to do that.
Yeah, but Perfumer, let's see, can he get in the pallet? Nope, not being able to. So actually, yeah, that was actually very close over there though, because if like the Perfumer enters the pallet, this would be an entirely different story. But right now the survivors must scatter, especially for Puppeteer like Cardona, because he's the one in danger. So right now I think the Seer... Oh, but the Puppeteer cipher popped already though, so the Puppeteer have to evade and not get found, because if the Puppeteer goes down here, this is a different story. The Puppeteer is running towards a Merc, and I don't know if that's the best idea.
Yep, we are gonna see here Sears going back to decode his cipher, as we are gonna see. Oh my god! Okay, I thought he was like breaking the rock first, but we are gonna see Mercenary uses self heal. That's a bit of a questionable play because after like now Hunter knows this survivor does not have a self heal. He is gonna be able to chair the Mercenary here. Puppeteer will probably pop and rescue, but no, decides not to. We are gonna see here Mercenary is actually just casually getting healed here by the Puppeteer. No choice. Oh
he
my god.
Get balloon hit.
Yeah, and we are gonna see here. Will he go for the teleport? Oh my god. He will be able to get the pop, but Kyrie will get teleported, as I did see here. Oh my god, the tram. Okay, that is okay. The tram does manage to get the Seer down, but tram comes in. Tram does also hit the Hunter. But with Seer down here, he's going to be chairing him, and now this situation all of a sudden looks dire for survivors. This could be a 4K opportunity for Ivy right now.
Yeah, I think it's still like a 50-50 type of situation, depending on how he plays, because the Mercenary can like rush the gate a bit more or less, and the Puppeteer will just have to be here to prop Tinnitus. So I think their chances of getting a 4 or rather 1 escape is how well they're going to be pressuring the gate, or rather pressure the Hunter here.
Yeah, we are going to see here, he does go back to, or Mercenary is going to be able to decode, I believe, that gate, because now he's able to break the rock, and while Hunter can't really do much, but now, actually, Hunter runs to the Mercenary, as we see the Leech is at the side of Cardona, but he decides to bring it back, and Cardona's actually not deciding to go for the rescue. But the problem is, Mercenary does not have self-heal here, but Hunter does teleport back, and Cardona once again is on the stage at the stakes here, as we are going to see Mercenary gets breached once more.
Yeah, but the good news though is that the Mercenary. Oh, never mind. I was about to say the good news though is that the Mercenary can elbow pad away, but I think it's a bit too slow. So let's see.
The rescue? Oh my god, does get the rescue here on the side of the survivors, and that can play a crucial role here as Puppeteer does try to get away just from Kyrie as much as possible. We do see 7 seconds till max presence, by the way, 15 seconds until detention is out. We are seeing Seer is now going to be getting caught here in the midst. Credana gets teleported on. Will he be able to dodge the max presence? Nope, decides not even to try and hit Cardona. Oh wait, I didn't even notice Hunter got hit by Tram. And we are going to see here Cardona. Kyrie rather is going to be decoding the gate.
Yeah, I think that the survivors all have to be very careful on how they position themselves. And because the thing is that Mercenary have no self-heal and cannot self-heal in like a very long period of time. But you can see the last two survivors, the Seer and Puppeteer, running very close towards each other, which I do not think is the best idea here. And Puppeteer putting himself in bad position. I'm not too certain why exactly are the two survivors running in the same direction, because they should have one person rush the gate, the other person like either pressure the Hunter or try to heal up the Mercenary. Everything they do is better than like dragging their teammates to die with them.
Yup, and we are going to see here Kyrie is now within walking Mercenary vicinity, but the problem is the Blink is going to be very close here, and we are going to see Blink does come up, and all of a sudden these survivors, they're looking very dire as a 4K may happen here. Mercenary may get healed, but I should just casually get Spleech here by the Hunter. Cardona still has and nope, just 100 immediate suspicion, and all of a sudden that 3-man endgame turns into a 4K here for the side of Team IVE, and they're able to kind of just clean up that mess that they had in that first half.
Honestly, I just feel like the end game for Team Faculty was managed horribly, because the thing is that they never, like, especially at the end game after the Puppeteer pulled down the Seer, instead of having one person giving pressure towards the Hunter and another rushing a gate, they decide to have two people running in doing nothing at all, which I do not feel like is the best idea. And also, I feel the second thing is that the Puppeteer, if the Puppeteer wants to pressure the Seer, then he probably should have patrolled and like wandered around closer rather than out in the open doing nothing, because this gave room for the Shadow to teleport the way back to the Mercenary at the back gate too.
Yup, and all of a sudden now we are going to see Faculty had an opportunity to get the lead here, but now once again they are back at the back pedal as we are probably heading in, or actually we are heading into a third round here. Once again, we're gonna be right back here. I'm gonna just head right onto a break. See y'all in a bit.
I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会吃玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起上课。我也想他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会吃玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起上课。我也想他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会是玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起上课。我也想他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会是玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的。
Alright, hello everyone, we're back. So here's the thing is that Nyashi also had to go and I like emergency recruited someone but because of the emergency I do not have a picture ready for him. So I want to introduce yourself.
Yo, hello everyone, my name is Kuri Naji, you can call me Naji. I am the emergency commentator.
Yep, yeah, I had to emergency recruit him. So anyways, just moving on, here's a quick recap onto the score, is that currently after that 5-format elimination from Jala, like amazing performance, that means that IVE is now back nearly in 8-1, as Jala definitely saved them, because should they lose, the second round would have been a whole different story, and now all they need is the tie in order for it to end this. And by the way, Sota, you can begin. So right now, like honestly, I just want to say there was amazing IVE performance from Jala, though I feel like for Vacuity, their survivors definitely could perform better for the endgame part, but it is what it is right now, as we're going to be heading straight into the potentially last round, because once again, all IVE need is a tie. Oh, my bad. All IVE need is a tie in order to end the round.
Indeed. The endgame earlier was crazy though, watching it.
Yeah, the endgame earlier was definitely crazy, and okay, I think yeah, so can you talk for a bit while I fix the screen? I honestly felt like the endgame just now, it definitely could have been better, like for...
Yeah, potentially they could have like a tie or one man escape that. The dungeon was in the middle, if I recall it correctly.
Yeah, it was. I think the issue came from them like not being clear on who does what, and also I feel like the moment if they were daring enough, they could have popped when like Jala was trying to send the leech towards the Seer Cypher, but that was actually a very good move from. That was actually a very, very good move from Jala there, because that means that the moment the endgame pops, the Seer is going to get downed no matter what. So I felt like that was a very smart move.
Yeah, indeed, but looking back, the endgame part where both survivors went together in the IVE, they were panicking so much.
Yeah, I actually can tell that they were panicking over there. As while we're talking, we're going to be heading into the round straight off the bat. Seer and Priestess. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh yeah, the match point BGM is correct. Anyways, the Seer and the Priestess are the first two being banned by Vacuity's Hunter Mother 1000. Meanwhile, the first two survivors or hunters being banned is the Opera and the Geisha. Opera Singer and the Geisha. It seems that IVE, after getting 4 men by that Geisha, they're going to be like, you know what, I had enough of that Geisha. That Geisha 4K'd us the first time in this tournament recently. I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Yeah, they gotta be careful now. They gotta be prepared.
Yep, definitely. So we are going to be seeing the Psychologist and the Prospector being selected here. So Psychologist and Prospector, yeah, I think they were trying to go all out over here, and considering the fact that they only need a tie to end this round, I think they can, IVE here can be a bit more stable in their choices. Like, they don't have to go for something crazy and just play as safe as possible, but Prospector does have the potential to like reverse a bad early game. Well, while we're at it, we're seeing the Gravekeeper next because they already lost Mercenary to their global bans, and I think their Gravekeeper also got buffed recently. If I'm not mistaken, it can like dash out of the ground and then be like Superman and knock the hunter backwards.
Yeah, indeed, the buff really did improve his gameplay. It makes him more easier to use. I've seen a lot of Gravekeepers recently. It's getting annoying as a hunter.
I'm also a hunter player, and actually while we're at it, we're seeing the Barmaid and Psychologist being selected and Doctor being banned. I think this is just so clear cut that Mother 1000 wanted to play the Dream Witch, but IVE is full on countering this. Like, look at this, double heal. Like, if I was Mother 1000 as a Dream Witch main, I won't know how to break through this.
They're gonna try and play it safe here.
I think here they're just trying to be all potential, be like whole full on counter against the complete full on counter against like the Mother 1000's Dream Witch, because there are 2 healers in total, meaning that it would be very, very hard for the Dream Witch to make a breakthrough. So we'll have to see if Mother 1000 opts to play for the Dream Witch anyways, or will he like pull out something out of his sleeve.
So they're dropping the personas now.
Yeah, because the order is that they have to drop the personas first before the hunter makes their selection.
Oh, okay.
You were part of this tournament, didn't you know that?
Yeah, I wasn't the leader at the first time. I was, if I recall, it was Edgar-kun.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, yes.
No, I was oh my goodness at this. at this selection. So basically, yeah, picks and bans. Check the channel. Oh my goodness. Sultan, you can begin. So we're going to be seeing Galatea, and I'm excited for this because Galatea, actually from what I recall, is that the new engine actually made her stronger because it made her statues like way much more fluent than before. And adding the fact that there are two like healers here actually means that tankier survivors actually means it's easier for Galatea to hit full presence.
Yes, that's what they gotta be careful of. They gotta careful that they won't feed Galatea with presence.
Yeah, because once Galatea hits full presence, he's like a whole...
Yeah, she's a nightmare. She's gonna be a machine gun.
Yeah, she's like an entirely different hunter after that. So Kieran, Lee, hold on, let me hop into the game here first. So Kieran, we are going to be heading into the game as we can see that... Oh my... Okay, that scared me for a split moment. I thought there were 4 flywheel effects. But there are actually going to be 3 flywheel effects rather than 4 flywheel effects. So flywheel effect against Galatea is actually doable. I think Galatea is a hunter that, regardless what persona you bring, there's a way to kite around it. But Prospector player here actually, which I believe is Panda, actually does not have borrowed time, and Gravekeeper also does not borrow time. There are 4 flywheel effects.
Yeah, 2 of them doesn't have borrowed time.
There's 2 survivor with no borrowed time, and all 4 survivor having flywheel effects. They were trying to go full on counter against the potential Dream Witch, but little do they know Mother Thousand is pulling out a Galatea. The question is, would this Galatea do something off? Because this is a surprising pick.
Yeah, they gotta pull off a miracle here.
I mean, they're trying to pull off a miracle, but can they pull off a miracle is the good question.
Yes. I guess we will know in this match.
Yeah, I guess we'll know. So Galatea spawning between the Gravekeeper and the Psychologist. So here I reckon the Psychologist will be taking the first kite. But the Psychologist, the thing is that we'll have to see how the first down goes, because the first down will be key, and I will assume that Galatea is bringing Insolence too.
Because in my opinion, chasing Psychologist would be better, because that's easy presence, and chasing Gravekeeper would be quite messy, based on his new buff.
Yeah, and the shovels and everything too.
Okay, she is going for Psychologist.
Yep. So we can see that Mother Thousand will be heading straight for Disorder Fate Psychologist, and Psychologist currently just running down to the shack, can still loop around a bit. Mother Thousand did indeed brought Insolence, and also brought Trump card, meaning that Mother Thousand does not have detention because he knows that he must achieve a 3-man elimination at least in order to bring the game to the second half. As here, Disorder Fate drops the pallet. Oh, misses the statue there, is able to cut out a bit.
Okay, Psychologist couldn't kite in the shack since the basement is there.
Yeah. So Kieran just have to loop around. Is able to win the pallet mine game. Mother Thousand missing that swing. Kieran has already been 40 seconds in the game, and the Psychologist did not take any damage at all. And I think for Mother Thousand, his statues were like a bit inaccurate because we can see he missed quite a number of statues. And unless he can, the Psychologist get in the pallet, not being able to. So that's one saving grace, but still, that's only the first hit down.
Okay, she's gonna try and pressure the Cyphers now. Going for Gravekeeper right here.
Yeah, I think he wanted to chip the Gravekeeper out, but it's gonna be very hard because the thing though is that the Gravekeeper shovel, like he no longer gets out of the ground after 1 chip, so that makes the Gravekeeper kiting against these chip hunters significantly stronger.
Sadly, the Gravekeeper kinda went down easy with that shovel.
Well, I mean, for that shovel, he forced out a hit, so that's fine. And dodging a hit, forcing another hit on him, and that's actually fine. Fine that he did not take any damage, but keep in mind the Galatea is about to hit max presence very soon.
A beautiful flywheel. But a miss blink.
Yeah, he was trying to be more careful that he like Mother Thousand chosen to shift backwards the moment he blinked, and that allowed the Gravekeeper to stay alive.
Okay,
but now the
Max
Gravekeeper like got chipped twice, is already max present, so the Gravekeeper should not be last out long. But we can see the final 2 ciphers are already more than a half, so the time is dwindling down for Mother Townsend here.
Okay, this is that the survivors have the advantage here right now.
Yeah, like
both ciphers are nearly primed, and Prospector just has to harass.
Yeah.
For like 2 more ciphers.
Yeah, I actually reckon that is almost equivalent to game, because the thing is that the last 2 ciphers are already like 90-something%, so it's going to be primed, and now the Prospector can come in to rescue, and even if he gets a... Oh, wait, pause. I cannot pause it. Wait, yeah, I figured it out. So yeah, it seems that there is a bit of technical issues.
Okay.
So
okay, well, the game is paused. I definitely see like a 3-man escape here.
Yeah, actually there is still one more possibility this game can be turned around, and that is if this Prospector fails the rescue, because the Prospector does not have borrowed time, meaning that if the Prospector goes down, they cannot pop it. That's the one that's the one like remaining chance.
Yes. Psychologists might need to like come around as well, in case the Prospector might fail the rescue.
Yeah, so currently we're still waiting on Mother Townsend. Hold on. Yeah, Salted, can you help me check?
Salted just left.
Yeah, so currently we're still seeing...
John, I can continue.
Sorry, Ken?
You can continue, yes.
I think you have to do it. You're the captain.
Okay, the game is starting 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but since the Prospector...
rescue.
Yeah, since the Prospector
Perfect
ends up
rescue.
rescuing, then nothing can really do about it, because there's like... Because both of these survivors have no borrowed time, so... Yeah, and because Mother Townsend also does not have detention, so I think like at this point, what Mother Townsend can really do is severely limited, and I don't think he could really do much at this point, apart from trying to keep this Prospector. But this Prospector can potentially kite out, because once again, no detention, meaning that... Oh, never mind, he does have detention. I'm my bad. And anyways, yeah, I'm tripping here. So here, but the Prospector
doesn't have teleport yet.
Yeah.
Oh, a beautiful 4-man! A dungeon escape by Prospector.
Yeah,
Oh.
because that's the thing. Like, even yes, he has detention, but the Prospector like has 3 magnets to work with, and that's too much. It was just unfortunate that there was a bit of internet error for Townsend's part, but like once he failed to stop the rescue, there was nothing left he could have really done. So with that, I believe we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations goes to Team IVE for managing to defeating Team Vacuity once again and advancing to the finals, which is going to be next Sunday. Meanwhile, for Team Vacuity, they'll be dropping down and they'll be facing off against the winner between Armada X and Tiba in a second. But I just felt like for this game, the psychologist just kited out for way too long that it was too hard to reverse.
Yeah, the sculptor kind of wasted time chasing the psychologist.
Yeah, I won't say waste time, but the statues were a little bit inaccurate because we see him missed a lot, and that just added salt into the wound. Yeah,
so I assume the hunter was lagging since early game, right?
I'm not sure, for early game, but for late game, he definitely lagged over there.
Oh, okay, I see.
I was not sure early game, and my bad, and apologies, audience. I mixed up the detention with trump card because I was a bit tired. So, so yeah, right now, once again, congratulations to Team IVE, and let's go to the interview VC to interview whoever is going to like die in there today. So let's go. Yeah, we all love it when the winning team has to send someone to die in the interview VC. So while we're at it, for Team VC, they managed to like perform better they did compared to last time, and because like Faculty, they were the third place like last tournament, so they definitely showed certain amount of skill here. As meanwhile, Team IVE are still arguing in the chat on who is going to come here to accept the interview. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Hold on. So yeah, we're gonna give them a couple of minutes. Oh, it's Panda. Panda and Yuki. Or hello. So yeah, hello Panda, hello Yuki. Obvious question out of the way first. So you guys just won. How does it feel?
We are happy to win.
You sound so unhappy.
Why is it unhappy?
Yeah lah.
You sound so unhappy.
Because my mechanic problem.
Wow, I told you to give me like 心理准备, okay?
Too bad. In life, you don't get 心理准备.
Then I 秒懂咯.
Wow.
You're talking about the BO2 first half, aren't you?
Yeah lah.
Yeah, he went to play mechanic without telling me anything.
I wanted to just end it in BO2. That's why I immediately take mercenary and beat that. Because we know that the Armada 1000 can play Gauge, Shadow. So we pick these three. It's already a hard counter to all three hunters. Then I wanted to take a mechanic to let Yuki kite because she very confident in her mechanic.
I didn't say that all.
Well, let's hear the battering live on stream. So yeah. Apart from that, though, it's at the BO1 there was a bit of a fright start because like things were very messy. But you managed to keep yourself composed and like managed to get out a free escape. So I wanted to know like what exactly was going on in your like VC during that time. How you turned a scary start to a free escape.
Yeah,
because you mean like the rescue, is it?
Yeah, because we had a very funny Wildling player.
Yeah, we asked him whether he can come and rescue. Then he said, "Yes, trust me." And yeah, look how he replayed our trust.
Yeah, but I noticed that your communication was pretty on point because after the Wildling was not gonna make it, the Acrobat already came in. So it seems that your communication and how you managed to like call someone for backup was very good throughout that game.
Yeah, the Young played very well in reacting very fast, immediately coming to help assist the Wildling in the rescue. But it's very unfortunate that after the rescue, I immediately went down. That we didn't have like some room, like rooms to like breathe, you know. Because immediately I had to go down and someone to come and rescue immediately.
Yeah, but yet you still managed to claw it out, and also your hunters performed very well, both Jala and Hetian, and we're still talking. We only saw them in 2 rounds, so maybe so currently I feel like if your hunter have prepared for the BO3, we're not seeing it. So I assume you're gonna keep that a secret, right?
I mean, the VC team was the one who chose our survival play first lah. It's not we don't want to show our hunter in BO3.
oh yeah, definitely. And also I would like to talk about the final round because we saw actually a very interesting approach that we have 4 flywheel effects in total. Like I was wondering were you trying to like prevent a potential Dream Witch or Ivy with that choice? So what exactly were in your mind when you made that personal choice there?
Actually, we didn't know he can play Sculptor. We were avoiding Dream Witch.
Oh, so that's why you had 4 flywheels to avoid Dream Witch at all costs.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, once again, congratulations, and you'll be once again at the finals at next Sunday. So I'll see your team at next Sunday against whoever makes it up. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations, guys.
Yep. One final thing. Anything you want to say to the the other 3 teams who are gonna fight to play against you at Sunday?
I wish you all the best. I look forward to seeing whichever team advances into the finals.
Yeah, yep, definitely. So once again, congratulations for Team IVE for making to the finals. I'll see you next Sunday. And for everyone in the stream, we'll be taking a quick break, and we'll see everyone after the break for the second match of X versus Tiba. See you in a bit.
Bye.
I've always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子
我也想
他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子
我也想
他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起。我也想他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起。我也想他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过
对视，
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起，我也想他和其他孩子们一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过
对视，
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子
我也想
他和其他孩子们一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会吃玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子。
不看人。
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起。我也想他和其他孩子一起。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会吃玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子。
不看人。
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起。我也想他和其他孩子一起。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed.
All right, we're back, and now we got a proper proper profile picture for Kurei Naji here. So once again, we're going to be back bringing you with more Manor Regulars action, which is going to be between the Team Armada X and Team Tianba, as they're going to be in the losers bracket battle to see who is going to advance. So let's head into like the rosters, or rather the rosters here. First of all, we have Team Tianba. They're going to be Meng Yan, Norton, Carl, LB, Isokania, Coldness, Doma, and Immortal. And for Armada X, do you want to introduce them?
Yeah, sure. For Armada X, we got Mimi, Yves, Miku, Nat, ICS, Usual, and Frisky. If I pronounce that correct.
Yeah, I mean you try pronouncing them. So yeah, the issue we are facing right now is that these two teams are in the losers bracket. So whoever that wins today will advance, and they'll be playing against Team Vacuity next week. So anyways, please, Soset, you can begin. So actually, I had the order wrong. Armada X won the coin flip, not Team Tianba. And now we're at it. We're going to like decide on. We're going to see like what are going to be the two teams' picks. As remember, ladies and gentlemen, right now, if any team that loses here will be eliminated. So I can foresee one thing is that both teams are definitely going to give it their all.
Yes, they gotta have to do their best.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot to clean. Like, there's just too many things to handle in between rounds that I forgot to clean up. So, Red Church, and from what I know, Doma is hunting first. So, while I'm cleaning up the screen, from what I know, Doma is like a Goldman player. We did see his Goldman yesterday, but his Goldman yesterday sort of got free escape because he made a bit of a blunder. So let's see, can he manage to like redeem himself and manage to like perform better this round?
So we see here two bands, Puppeteer and Priestess.
Yeah. For the audience, it will be on screen in a bit after I'm done here. Let's see. Yep. It's done. Okay, so Puppeteer and Priestess are the first two, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, this actually makes sense considering the fact that this is Red Church and also Doma is like a Goldman player. Then it makes sense that you want to get rid of the Puppeteer, like such a tanky survivor, and also the Priestess, because the Priestess portals, we can see that yesterday the Priestess gave him a hard time. So it makes sense that he wants to remove it right off the bat.
And we see here Armada X picking Antiquarian and Psychologist.
Yeah, Antiquarian, Psychologist, some pretty normal stuff here. And Perfumer is going to be the third band, so everything is leaning towards both teams preparing and countering against like a potential Goldman pick here. So Goldman Red Church, we did see He Tian amazing job performance with it, so we'll have to see if this is going to be the case. But the Seer has also been selected, so if we look at Armada X's side, they send some very strong survivors in global bans right off the bat, with Antiquarian, Psychologist, and Seer all being selected. This is going to put a lot of pressure onto Tianba, on the Doma, I mean.
Okay, for the final band, they got First Officer.
Yeah, First Officer, like, it makes sense because Mercenary Elbow Pad does not do much. You elbow pad in a cage and you don't even gain so many distance.
Yeah.
And we are going to be waiting on the last survivor pick. And if
the final survivor was Gravekeeper.
I was thinking Wildling, but I guess that also works. With Gravekeeper though, the Gravekeeper's buff actually made him very interesting because he rushes out and knocks backwards. Like, I so far have not seen that in rank. And I mean, most of the time when Gravekeeper does that, they cannot harass it effectively. But but it's very good endgame wise when time is essential. And Salted, please get rid of whoever that one is left in the spectating. Please kick him out. Thank you very much. So yeah, like if we're expecting Goldman, we're probably expecting Flywheel effect, because Broken Windows doesn't do much if there's that many cages in play here.
Yeah, they're gonna have to like try to survive as much. They're gonna dodge the hits. So definitely Flywheel would be useful for here.
Oh yeah, Flywheel effect would definitely be useful because like the Broken Windows, it doesn't do much because one cage and bam, is back.
Yeah, transitioning ain't that working when you're fighting Goatman.
Yeah, so here actually the Hunter player had to go somewhere, so he had announced it immediately that it's going to be the Goatman. So if we're looking, this is a very tanky team comp. Like in theory, this team comp is strong against Goatman, but Goatman is so strong that like these, even if you pick the strongest team comp survivor against it, it is 50-50 anyways. So with that being said, I think it really dependent on how does Doma perform. We see this get kited quite significantly by the Priestess yesterday, so that's why getting rid of it now. Let's see, can Doma perform better? And another thing to note, Sota, you can begin, is that Tianba will be playing against AX, and AX was the second place of Group A. And yesterday, Tianba defeated LN, which is the first place of Group A. So this actually means that Tianba defeated the team that defeated AX. So if we're looking at paper terms, Tianba will be an advantage here, but it does depend on like the actual performance of the players.
Yes, we will never know how the results would happen.
Yeah, we never know the results. So we are currently waiting on like for the game to begin, and I think for Gravekeeper the way it works against Goatman is that you can dive a shovel. But the thing is that even if you get hit in the shovel, the cage would not drop, and that would be a huge issue against the Goatman.
Oh wait, I haven't actually seen Gravekeeper against Goatman, so I have a question about that. If his shovel went through the gate, would it still went through the gate?
I actually never seen that, but I think it still will, because I'm pretty sure if the Goatman, if the Gravekeeper's cage evades, goes through the cage, we will have known it by the players already. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So yeah, let me go and check the personas. So currently we are seeing here that let's see, one Tide Turner, 2 Broken Windows, and 2 Flywheel effects. Some pretty like normal gameplay we see here. It's just dependent. As these survivors have one thing in common, is that they are very thick health. So yeah, and actually if in paper terms Tianba might have the advantage, but don't count AX out because they also made their way here and they defeated Stellar Somnia to get here. So they definitely have something up their sleeves.
Yeah, seeing Psychologist with no borrowed time, and 2 of them got Broken Windows. Only one has Flywheel. I am unsure how this match is gonna come out. Because definitely Flywheel would be very useful for it.
Yep, definitely. So we are now going to be seeing spawn between Grave and Antiquarian. So I think how long this Antiquarian kite is going to be, it's going to be very essential into like what is the final result. Because the thing though is, the Antiquarian can like sort of swipe to disarm, and that's also very good in dragging time against Goatman. So the Goatman's way around it is to like use his leap backwards and cage to catch the Antiquarian off guard.
Yeah, he has to dodge this stuff. Okay, we can see Goatman here about to encounter the Antiquarian.
Yeah, so let's see. Is he going to drop a cage here? Definitely. Oh, trying to catch Antiquarian off guard. Is able to right off the bat. And that was exactly what I was talking about, as the Antiquarian did not have time to react to that.
That was quite an early hit in my opinion. Antiquarian has to like hide a little bit more longer. Because Seer has like 5% progress right now.
Yeah, and 10%. So I think the Seer will have to use the out soon. Oh, one cage to block and dodges the cage there, or hit there, down he goes. Yeah, like that's actually a very common tactic that Goldman players use. Use a cage to block off pallet, use a second cage to get the hit, and it was so fast that the Seer does not react. I think that the key strength of Goldman is his assassination speed. Is that the Antiquarian did not expect that, and him able to dodge that hit resulted in this down that we're talking about like 50 seconds. Goes for assassination on the Seer, and now the Seer's caught in a very bad position here.
Okay, an owl. Okay, Goldman Seer wasted an owl there.
No, I think it's needed in order to, I won't say wasted, it's needed sort of to block that hit. So we can see that now the Gravekeeper's in the vicinity, but he's probably going to rescue after half because he's already too late. So yeah, but I think here for the survivors, they can only try and play for a tie at best, and that is at best because the Antiquarian really did go down in like record time.
He blew good game.
Yeah, this is actually another common tactic is
a flywheel there from Antiquarian.
Yeah, nice flywheel, 2 hits, but unfortunately because someone is nearby cannot disarm too long, now he's able to force a disarm for like 4 seconds, but that won't do much, and breaks the cage. That's a very smart move, because now Ghostman does not have any resentment level for now, so this sort of like gives the Antiquarian some room for like a rebound cut, but he only has one more she only has one more swipe remaining. But currently we can see that, very nice use of the jump over there. Antiquarian did a good job of a back and forth, not being trapped by this cage, but unfortunately still going down because the Antiquarian was trying to prevent the Goldman appearing off the other side. So even though the ciphers are still beyond enough, this is actually a decent attempt of a rebound kite, as he did drag out some time.
The only matter that they have to do one whole fresh cipher right now.
Yeah, one whole cipher, but there's still like two ciphers that are very high in two ciphers that are very low in progress rather. So this is still anyone's game, but we can see that the psychologist here just patrolling around the area here, and Goldman tries to go for a sneak attack, is able to get another hit. The Goldman is very high in resentment level, so he may be catching up towards the psychologist very soon. And yes, but appears a bit too far though, so let's see, can the psychologist make it? Traps the psychologist out of the certain area, and with that, the psychologist goes down.
That was a good move by Goldman, blocking the kiting areas for psychologist.
Yeah, and if we look at the cipher progress, there's one in 70, another one I think is around a half. So the survivor still does have like a chance for a tie, but right now we have to see though, because the Seer's already here, unless he makes something count, Seer gets a hit, have to break through the cage. And another cage though, let's see, is he able to get the hit? Nope, not being able to. He has to get the hit on the psychologist, but gets the hit on the Seer instead. So now he may have to consider switching chairs, which is exactly what he's doing, as the psychologist will be retreating out of the area.
So Gravekeeper has to do the rescue right here, and he has 2 more shovels.
Yeah, so the Gravekeeper is able to confirm the rescue, and there's one whole cipher remaining, in fact, and one whole cipher. This may not be enough. Gravekeeper is using the shovel to drag a bit of time, but I don't think the Gravekeeper is able to pull off before half. So this means that the way the survivors want to tie is for the Gravekeeper to body block the life out of the psychologist after she gets pulled off the chair. But the Goldman can choose to like ignore the Seer and go for the psychologist, which is exactly what he's trying to do here. But he got a bit stuck. But is able to get on the cage, but now let's see what he do. Not able to trap though, so now with that, the Gravekeeper used up all the resentment level, and the psychologist is still alive and healthy.
Okay, now Gravekeeper has a cipher of 50 progress. Goldman has to harass the cipher for sure.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like for the Goldman there, he definitely lost quite some momentum, and here he misses another leap. I think this is a common thing of Goatman is that he misses the leap, and this allows the survivor to sneak in and get a lot of progress, which is exactly what's happening, because right now the Seer, or rather the Gravekeeper, already sneaks in a lot of progress. So here for Goatman, he actually is giving out some chances for the survivors. Because we can see that
I see that Goatman is kind of panicking right now.
Yeah, he used up a lot of resentment level that didn't even do anything, was ineffective. Because like the Goatman got nerfed, and with the nerfed Goatman you cannot afford to like miss too many cages, and the ciphers are already primed. The one saving grace though is that he's chasing after the Psychologist, and the Psychologists have no borrowed time, so maybe they should pop the moment this pallet gets dropped, and which is exactly what's gonna happen here. But it's the Psychologist, is able to use the flywheel effect to last longer. Let's see, if he's able to go down, it's gonna still go down, and the Seer's in the vicinity, so maybe the Goatman will go after the Seer now.
So I assume I see like a tie game right here.
This may not even be a type though, because the Seer's still in danger. Let's see. Oh, it's able to get the hit on the Seer, and this is what I was talking about, because they popped the gate that was at the same side the Psychologist went down, so this is not necessarily a tie. And per my memory, the Psychologist is dead on chair, or rather the Seer is dead on chair, so now this is going to be at least a 3-man elimination.
Before the end game, the mid match was kind of in the survivor side, but way to go for the Goatman for like clutching the matchup.
Yeah, okay, look, the Gravekeeper is here, but the Gravekeeper actually, once you get hit out of the shovel, you're still in the cage, like that's the thing. Oh, Gravekeeper trying to break the cage here. There is still one more cage to work with. Uses the first cage to trap out, and uses the second cage to get it down on the Gravekeeper. And at this point of time, both of the gates have not been popped yet, or touched, so this may very well be a 4-man, but he's gonna go after the Psychologist at the side. And yeah, the thing is that there's still a chance for the survivors to get like a 1-man if the Psychologist can last long enough, but the Psycho going down there changes things entirely. And the Goatman cannot chair right now because the Psychologist is dead on chair. So he has to pick up the Gravekeeper first, which he is able to, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the terror of Goatman's like traveling ability. So yep, Gravekeeper gonna get chaired. Psychologist is going. Psychologist can probably self-heal because he still have, or she still has flywheel effect, but she's probably not able to last quite long enough.
Ooh, a chip damage there. The tension's already out, but the dungeon is nowhere near.
Yeah, oh, managed to get out the cage and managed to get out again. Like this is when I play Goatman, this is how I always get kited all the time.
Oh, a flywheel there by beautiful flywheel there by Psychologist. And a miss cage.
Yeah. Honestly, if the grave or the dungeon was at this side of the map, the Psychologist can possibly go through it. But the thing is that the dungeon is literally at the other side of the map. The Psychologist will have to make a long distance there.
Yes, but she has broken windows.
Yeah, no trap.
Yeah, she does.
She got trapped out of it.
She got now. Oh, dodge.
I see another one. Nope.
Okay, so this is a 4-man game by Goatman.
Yeah.
4 kill.
Yeah. Actually, that was like we can see that in the mid game. There was a bit of fumble on Doma's side because he missed a couple of cages, or like the cages did nothing, which allowed the survivors to pop all. But end game wise, the Psychologist because the Psychologist did not have board time, they were forced to pop it at a bad timing, and this ended up allowing the Seer to get down at the gate as well. And I think the Gravekeeper probably should not have came back and try and rush the gate. Maybe they have gotten a 1-man rather than getting 4-man eliminated.
Yeah, I think so too, that he should have sold the Psychologist and took the 1-man dungeon, because dungeon was quite near Psychologist as well. And he has a shovel to work with. Yep,
exactly. So right now, like with that 4-man, things are not looking good for AX, as their Hunter ES will be looking for 4-man too. But I probably know what is ES's plan, so let's take a quick break. We'll see everyone after the break. See you in a bit.
Johnny.
I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for This boy, he seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会吃玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在。
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起。我也想他和其他孩子一起。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time, too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会吃玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定。
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with more Manor Regulars action. I'm your favorite... Oh my. Hold on. Yeah, there's a bit of lag on my side, so I'm gonna wait for a bit. But I'm your favorite caster, John. Joined by me is Kurenaji, as we're gonna head into the BO1 second half between Team Tiba and Team Armada X.
Yo, hello guys, it's me.
Yep. Yes, Kurenaji and
me again.
Yeah, it's Kurenaji here. So yeah, currently we can see on the score Tiba is ahead by a 5-0. So that means that for AX's Hunter ES, they're going to be looking to do the same. And Sotet, you can begin.
So to match the game up, they have to do a 4-man kill as well.
Yeah, or at least they're going to be looking to do a 4-man kill in order to like tie things up. So actually, like if we're going to be looking at this, I know exactly why Red Church was selected. AX selected Red Church, and who is their hunter? ES. And what does he play? Evil Reptilian. And what map is Evil Reptilian strong at? Red Church.
Red Church.
Yeah, or the new map, Dark Woods.
Oh, I haven't played in Dark Woods that much yet.
I played like one match in Dark Woods, and it was fine as night, I guess. Because for I was playing Knight at that game, but I didn't make a lot of misplays there. Otherwise, I could have 4K'd, but Dark Woods is sort of like a very extreme map. Because there are areas where the survivors are absolutely invincible, and there are areas where the survivors are like a death zone. Oh, hold on.
Okay, I'll say the bans now.
Yes, yeah. I apologize because... yeah, go ahead.
Armada X is banning 2 survivors right now, Priestess and Antiquarian.
Antiquarian, yeah. Yeah, I apologize that there's actually like a lot of guests at my home, so...
Oh, okay.
So that's why you're probably hearing some background noise. Antiquarian Priestess getting banned, Acrobat Perfumer getting selected, which makes sense because they knew it was an evil reptilian, so they're probably preparing like all the tankier survivors, the better.
Yeah, and Acrobat is a good pick against evil reptilian since it can cancel his skill.
Yep. So currently we're still waiting on the next ban over here. So I'm actually not too familiar with Evil Reptilian, but I think for Evil Reptilian he can consider like banning the rescuers and make sure like whoever comes camping gonna fail, or the tankier survivors, which is why we're seeing the Puppeteer ban, because Puppeteer always is very tanky, meaning that you can last a significant amount of time.
Indeed. I used to mean Puppeteer. He was a painful survival for hunters.
I mean, he's fine because like he was actually sort of weak that he had to get buffed, and I think even for now he's like a niche character more than like a strong character.
Yeah, you could easily bait out his puppet, in my opinion.
Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing the mercenary being the next. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think we're gonna be seeing it.
What is happening? Mercenary, wrong pick, mercenary.
Sultan, no, that's not allowed. What did they initially say? What did they initially say, Sultan?
They said mercenary.
No, I mean the first one.
Yeah, they said mercenary. They did pick mercenary but then they said sorry, wrong pick. And then I asked you, is that allowed? Because they want to change other than mercenary.
All right, yeah, proceed.
So it's not allowed?
Yeah, yeah, not allowed. Please stick with mercenary.
Okay, so we're gonna see mercenary as their rescuer right here.
Yeah, because so sorry, when you announce a character, no changing it.
No take backsies. Yeah, if I saw it correct, they said coordinator. Or what? Wait, hold up. I'm tripping as well.
Yes, hold on, sorry,
Oh yeah, they pick coordinator.
Oh, sorry. Sultan, you confused me!
No, yeah.
Yeah, me too, Sultan. My brain is too for.
Yeah, so okay, my bad. It's going to be coordinator because initially Tianba selected Cord. They wanted to change to Merc, and I said that it's not allowed. So they had to stick with the coordinator. And I do wonder that will AE expand the mercenary, because it is possible considering that ES, or rather the Evil Reptilian, normally bans characters that can get a guaranteed rescue. So maybe we're gonna be seeing the Merc ban next. Ban last survivor, ES banned it immediately.
Okay, so their last survivor, for rescuer, first officer, they pick first officer.
Yeah, since they lost the like mercenary pick due to their error there, so they had to go with the officer. I mean, officer is still fine, but it is not as strong as mercenary. So yeah, now we're currently waiting on the persona, and knowing that it's gonna be an evil reptilian, I think evil reptilian may try to chase the coordinator first, because the coordinator, like after the flare gun, she doesn't have much to work with. Because the perfumer can tank hits, the acrobat can use a bomb after the evil reptilian lands. So the coordinator is probably the breaking point.
Yeah, they have to protect the coordinator, or coordinator has not to get the first kite. But it actually depends on the survivor if they could kite evil reptilian.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, everything depends on the survivor.
Yeah,
on the players.
We will never know until we see.
I mean, of course, everything depends on the player, because in theory it's theory. But if you let like a newbie play like the strongest character, and kite against a tier 7 Hellenberg, they'll probably still lose. That's the thing. It depends on the player's skill.
Indeed, even if they use thief.
Or like lawyer.
Depends on the player.
Or like lawyer.
Yeah, lawyer.
Like back then, before lawyer got buffed, there was always a joke running around that he's OP, but is reality. But then that became reality when it sort of got buffed.
Yeah, the buff though, that was pretty good buff for lawyer. That's why I started using lawyer again.
Yep, so we are going to be seeing. I have to go, so they announced it straight away. Evil Reptilian, which we already knew. I think really the question is the court, how well the court is. I think how well the court can kite it out, I guess, because I would assume the court is the one that wants to be protected.
Yeah, they definitely has to use the flare gun for endgame. That's the ideal situation.
So Ted, you can begin. I won't say endgame though, because if they get chased first, then they have to use it effectively, because once the flare gun gets used, then she's a whiteboard, or there's a potential for the evil reptilian to pick excitement, fake chase someone, bait out their item, and go straight for coordinator. So yeah, other than that, I think the perfumer and acrobat both have kiting potential. So I'm very liking much this team comp of Tiba.
Did I get kicked? Hold up. I think I got kicked in the in the game.
No, you're still in there.
What? Wait, hold up. This game is tripping. Hold up. I'm gonna restart.
I mean, if you're not in there, you can just watch through my screen.
Okay. Nice, thank you.
I mean, worst case. But anyways, Officer actually can rescue against Evil Reptilian in the watch, so yeah, I think it's fine. It's just that Merc would have been better, but Tianba made an error there. But for Evil Reptilian, I think it's 50-50 though, because Acrobat and Perfumer can kite this one out, so I mean, in theory. But ES is a very skilled hunter. We see his Evil Reptilian mate Harvick last week, so maybe we'll see it again. Who knows?
Okay, I'm back in the game. That's cool. That's nice.
Yay!
Okay, so we see first officer right here having no borrowed time.
No, I think you meant perfumer.
It shows here it's first officer. What is my screen? Hold up.
Anyways, while we're at it, we can see that 3 survivors had flywheel effect, which is a very good, smart move, because flywheel effect is very much needed if you're playing against an evil reptilian. Just the fact that it can like evade stomps and like key moments. So yeah, we're going to be seeing it, as we're going to be heading into the game straight away. Coordinator spawning at center though, but evil reptilian spawning between acrobat and perfumer. Let's see who is going to be the one getting chased.
Okay, now my screen is fixed. Okay, now I see it properly.
Nice.
Okay, so Tree Survivor has flywheel, which is a very good persona for evil reptilian.
Yep. I'll definitely say this: Tianba was prepared in terms of like the personal selections. But the real question is, are they prepared in the actual game?
Yes, that is the question we want to ask.
Oh, going to jump straight away. Going into Norton. Norton, who is not playing Norton today. So, yeah, going into chasing after LB, which is initially predicted. LB will have to be very careful in how he uses the flare gun, though, because once the flare gun is used, he's a whiteboard. So, LB going to transition in the graveyard. Yusha falling on the tail, trying to find like a good opportunity to jump, but LB runs into Hunter face and is in danger and uses the flare gun in the nick of time. I feel like 0.5 seconds later, and that would be like an attack flare gun, which would have been a disaster.
Yes, indeed. Okay, a window dodge right there.
Yeah.
So now Coordinator has no items or skill to work with. She has to do a rockite.
Let's see, flywheel effect. Oh, not effective though.
Flywheel?
Yeah, like that flywheel effect did not help in transition. Help her transition, so clearing the court doesn't have much to work with, and she's sort of in a weird position right now because he went for a loop and goes for the blink here, gets the down, and that is actually a very decent start if we look at it. There's actually like 3 ciphers that are around 70 to 80%, or rather 160. So it's sort of like a 2-cipher kite, which I think is a 50-50 for both sides. But the issue though is that the cipher here is gonna get disrupted, meaning that only one survivor is decoding right now. Well, we can see that Immortal is waiting around, but because Immortal got wanted order, so Immortal's gonna get pressure over here. But let's see, will he try to chase? Oh, go for a jump here, forcing Immortal to use the pocket watch, and Perfumer is also gonna get pressured. So yes, even though no one is gonna get hit, but the decoding speed will be beyond enough, and I don't think. Oh, never mind. Norton actually already made his way through. Goes for a stomp, misses. There's actually so many people over here, and goes for the hit. Is able to pull off with the officer. So very nice teamwork there, able to getting the coordinator off. But the downside of that is that they lost a lot of cipher progress.
Yeah, indeed. They were cramping up in one area and has only Perfumer decoding, and now 3 of them is damaged. But the good thing is, even Reptilian lost sight of the coordinator, so the coordinator can get one more kill.
Oh, let's see, this is going to be very close. Is it going to get a hit? Oh! That was very close over there from the officer's side. Right now, the survivors should definitely like regroup. Their priority is to regroup because the thing is that they have 2 survivors being damaged, though, so they have to regroup, heal each other up, and they cannot afford to rescue this first officer when he goes down. And the officer, in the meantime, will have to try and kite this one out, but it will be very hard considering that this is an evil reptilian in red church who can stomp, but Yusha here made an overjump, allowing Immortal to stay alive for a bit longer.
Now Acrobat and Coordinator is decoding, and I think the evil reptilian is lagging, guys.
Yep, so we're gonna head into pause to like give time for the evil reptilian player to like reconnect. So while we're at it, because like if we look at the cipher progress, there's 4 ciphers that are still undecoded. So I think that as soon as the officer goes down, they cannot save in order to like gain more cipher progress. So we're gonna be heading back into the game as Immortal made a bit of a distance, but Evil Reptilian still has some energy to work with though. So let's see. Oh, it's able to drop down the pallet and kite for long.
Okay, the blink is in 20 more seconds, so I'm not sure if we're gonna see a blink game right here.
Stomp or drop down.
Oh, a turret shot.
Yeah. Though the good side about this is that amongst all the chaos, the ciphers are actually looking very healthy because there's already 2 in high progress and 1 and the last one being decoded. The downside though is that no one left has tight turners, so that means that there's a chance the officer is gonna get farmed. So let's see. Yusha is gonna go straight for the coordinators after like seeing his a very nice flywheel effect, evading
flywheel.
Yeah.
And blocking up the pallet as well.
Yeah, so right now, because the coordinator already got chaired once, that means he has to go after the coordinator. The downside of that, though, is that now the last cipher is going to get decoded, and the survivor can try and block this one out because the cord is only on the second chair. Because the acrobat came in to rescue, the cord is not even on her death chair yet. Ooh.
A good mind game there by Coordinator. But got jumped. Perfumer using her perfume wife.
Oh!
And missing another window hit.
Yeah, that is very, very unfortunate for Yusha or for ES over here, because
missed another song?
Yeah, because the Coordinator will go down, but in what cost? Because if we look at the Cyber progress, it's already about to be primed, because for ES he wasted too much time trying to get the officer down, and that is gonna come back to haunt him.
So definitely we're gonna see here an four-man endgame.
Yeah, definitely, unless they send... Oh, they're gonna send the officer to rescue. And let's see, the officer, like, anyone goes down will work as we're gonna approach endgame. The only chance for Yusha is to get the court down as soon as possible and teleport to go for tie, because the court is sort of in like a bad position here. But we can see that Yusha, yes, I think overjumped again, allowing the court to like last a bit longer now. And two free jukes in a row. Amazing skill.
Bro.
Yeah, he wants to like juke to crawl out, which I don't think is possible.
But the EVE Reptilian has the teleport now, but the gate is open.
No,
so this is a 3-man escape for the side of...
Yeah, this is a 3-man escape for Tianba. Honestly, like the early game, it was decent and things got very chaotic. But what cost the EVE Reptilian is that in this game, after the court got rescued, he followed wrong and followed the first officer. So he chose to try and get down the first officer. But then the first officer kited out an entire watch, which gave the survivor ample time to like regroup, heal each other up, and get back to the cipher progress. Like, I honestly
I
felt...
don't know why,
Sorry?
but when I play with the first officer, that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, like that is like a bit of unfortunate, but a very fatal blunder for ES over there, because if he continued to chase after the court and gets the court down, then at that point of time, 2 survivors injured, the ciphers are beyond enough, and he could have gotten at least a tie in potential 4K. But with that, we're looking at an 8-1 point deficit right at the first round here, correct?
Oh yeah, I'm still in the lobby, my bad.
Yep, so with that, we are going to be heading into like a quick pause, and we're gonna see everyone after the break. See in a bit.
I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子
我也想
他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time, too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起，我也想他和其他孩子一起。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time, too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起，我也想他和其他孩子一起。我只想你快乐。
Alright everyone, we're back with more Manor Regulars action with your casters Invisible Jong and Kurenachi, as we're going to be heading on to like the next round.
Hey guys!
Yep. So quick recap of the score. We are going to be seeing another 8-1, which happened like the second time today. So this means that for AX, they'll be looking to win both round 2 and round 3 if they want to like bring this game into a BO4 or rather a BO3 or win. Sorry, yeah, I'm getting tired. Because the thing is that even if they tie the second round, they need to reverse the 8-1 at round 3, which is very, very hard. So they'll be looking to like 5-3 2 rounds in a row. So Ted, you can begin.
Indeed, they have to like win all games.
Yeah, tying a round and returning an 8-1 is very hard. As for like Tiba, all they have to do is to tie, like tie one round, and they can consider themselves like a near win. Because it's just once you're in the 8-1, you're like in a very, very big advantage. So let's head into the band pick screen straight away. Oh, my bad, I forgot to tidy it up. I knew I forgot something. Anyways,
Latino steered that.
Yeah, this happens when you get tired.
It's okay, bro. Everyone gets tired. Okay,
anyways,
so
yeah, this is Leo's memory.
Yeah.
ISO Kanye, it actually is a meta hunter player because he can play like all sorts. Per my memory, he plays opera singer mainly, but he can also play the Shadow and also Goatman, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Oh, I'm actually not sure about Goatman.
All meta characters.
I'm actually not too sure about Goatman though. But let's see. We are going to be seeing.
I think we just kind of edited their message earlier.
Hold on. Yeah, no, I think it's fine. If it's like a different thing, they have dealt with it. Puppeteer and Merc are the first two being banned, and the survivors chosen, and AX has chosen to ban the. Yeah, AX chose to ban the opera singer, and select, and they chose to select toy merchant and cheerleader. Because the thing is that we can see AX's Hunter has subbed out. It's no longer ES hunting, it's Yushui, which I know he can play opera. That's why they banned it. So for AX to sub out hunters, their plan is to have ES being a very pro evil reptilian, and Yushui to carry on the next. So let's see, does it work in their favor? Because merchant and cheerleader being selected does open up the door for a geisha if Yushui has one.
Indeed. Geisha would be quite problematic against toy merchant because transitioning won't work that much.
Yeah, because actually geisha is rumored to be very strong with the new engine. So actually, like, geisha might be possible. We saw Mother Towson with that geisha in the earlier game. Mother Towson did a very amazing job with it. So I'm excited to see like, geisha is one of my favorite hunters to watch because she can make some insane dashes.
I know, like, the side dash, wall dashes is crazy. Like I said, they banned Psycho and picked Mercenary.
Wait, hold on, pause.
Okay, go ahead. I think Emilia is kind of sleepy as well, or tired.
Oh yeah, I forgot the permabans, didn't I? Oh, they edited it because they wanted to ban the court, but the court was already in global bans, so they had to like swap.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Sota, I think it's fine because, yeah.
I need brain upgrade. Nah, it's all good, Solid.
Yeah, it's okay. We're all like just community players.
Indeed.
Anyways, continue because Gravekeeper got selected. I'm trying to recall what does Yushui play because I think Yushui played in Stellar Somnia, but I cannot remember what did he play. I think it was the Shadow, if I'm not mistaken.
So we might potentially see a Shadow game here.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, potentially though, but first of all, like, let me go and have a quick check. What did Yushui play last week because they defeated Stellar Somnias, but I forgot what did they play. Let me check. Oh, Yusha did not play last week. Last week, ES played both rounds. So this is actually, I think, Yusha's first game in the live stream rounds. So I'm wondering what we're expecting because he could play potentially anything. But he banned both healers, so maybe we're expecting something like a barmaid, or not the barmaid, bruh, a Dream Witch or a Hermit here.
So their final pick was Prospector, so a pretty good harasser.
Yep, exactly what I'm thinking. I think with this Prospector pick, they're trying to like prevent against any potential Hermits. Because for some reason, Hermit is actually very popular in Manor Regulars, which I don't know why. But it is kind of popular. But the thing with Hermit though is that Hermit is very, very like high risk, high rewarded. Because we see Hermit get 3 or 4 escaped a lot in this tournament. So I'm not sure if it's actually gonna be a Hermit though, but if it is a Hermit, it may have a bit of a problem here.
Yeah, they have to pull up a miracle if they pulled up Hermit.
Hold on, let me check to see what is... yeah. But hold on, let me check what's the...
Hunter, here please.
Nadia.
Nadia. Yeah, Nayad!
You can begin, Sosa, by the way. Yeah, the hunter chose to pick a new hunter called Nadia. Nah, I'm kidding.
Nadia, bro. New meta.
Yep. The hunter
bro,
selection...
Sultan, that's Mahida.
Oi! Anyways, Nayad has been selected, and Sultan, please do not promote other games in the Identity V tournament. Yeah, Sultan is promoting another game in the Identity V tournament, and you're lucky that I am not an official, or if I'm official, I would fire him for promoting other games. Yeah.
You're fired.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Immediate.
I'm just kidding. Nahida is also one of my favorite. I'm kidding, lol. Anyways, yeah, Nayad against this team comp, like I myself do play Nayad. And Nayad against this team comp is 50-50-ish. Prospector can chase, but the Merchant and Leo's memory might be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, probably Nayad would be Prospector would be a nuisance for Nayad, because the stuns would be crazy. Like after she used the dash.
I actually say it's fine. It's actually fine. I think it's 50-50. Like depending on the skills on both sides. Like there's a possibility for Prospector to harass Nayad, or a possibility for Nayad to use like the moisture to shut down the Prospector's magnet approach. I think it's just dependent on the skill, as we're gonna head into the game straight away. I'm just more concerned with the cheerleader, because with the cheerleader, she can wait to the moment that Nayad retrieves her harpoon, then instantly go beep beep to accelerate away, and the Nayad will be forced to walk on barefoot.
Indeed, she could easily transition away from the moisture.
Yeah, that is why Nayad is not meta. So here, Yusha here will have to aim for at least a 3k, because if he gets a tie, then the hunter on Tianbasa only needs a tie, and then they'll be heading into BO3 with a massive point deficit here. So Yusha here looking to 3 to 4k, but in order to get a 3 to 4k with a Nayad, that means that he will be aiming to gain something during camp, because that's how Nayad wins, by gaining something during camp.
Indeed, he has to camp the chair with pool.
Yes, indeed. So we're gonna be heading into the game straight away. straight away, as now Yusha will be heading towards Norton Leo, who is playing Norton.
Norton playing Norton, that is cool.
Yeah, actually, like, Norton is known for his Norton in this tournament because we see him play Prospector. Oh, look at this. Norton going to crouch for a bit, just baiting the Hunter into, like, looping a long distance. But this is actually a very massive motion circle there, forcing, like, Prospector to run in a very weird direction. And now Yusha here looking to try and throw the Harpoon and gain, like, a second motion shot on the Prospector. But can he, though? Because this is not in a good angle. Let's see. Prospector avoids it, uses the first magnet to gain a bit of a distance and throws down the pallet just to drag a bit more time and goes for mind game, but this is a very dangerous situation.
Norton slow vaulted that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see here.
Quite a blunder.
Definitely a bit of a blunder. If it was not a slow vault, like, the Prospector could have stayed alive over there. So let's say you shall retrieve the magnet. Oh, another one goes for a hit here, but this time he stuns himself onto the wall, misses the hit. Let's see, blink. Yep, is able to get the blink. That's actually a very daring blink, because the thing is, if the Prospector had the flywheel effect instead, then that would have been a disaster. That worked out.
Indeed. So now Prospector has no magnets to work out, but definitely when he gets rescued, he could probably have one magnet. And we can see Immortal here. The Gravekeeper could go for the is going for the rescue.
Yeah, but the thing though is that the Gravekeeper may be a bit dangerous here. There's a chance that he's gonna get stopped, but he's gonna go for instant rescue, which is very good, meaning that he can go for the second rescue if needed. Though the Prospector not able to rebound kite because he had no magnets on him. So currently though is that even though the down was like a decent time, because this was a no damage rescue, this is not looking too good for Yushai, because with that he already lost his ability to win unless he's able to pull off the camp on the Gravekeeper.
Indeed, and now there are 2 ciphers left, and one is fresh and one is at 40%. So Gravekeeper here is gonna do another rescue.
Yeah, so the Gravekeeper gonna come in, just sneaking in. And honestly, after the Gravekeeper gets pulled off, the Gravekeeper can try and body block for the Prospector, because the Prospector can rebound kite with one magnet, and Gravekeeper gonna block and like delay a lot of time. We can see the Toy Merchant is actually here, and the Gravekeeper actually like forced himself out with the Moisture, which is a very good move. And the Prospector gonna run, and let's see, have one more magnet. The Toy Merchant Catapult gonna come and play, not able to gain much, but there is the magnet here to help him prolong the kite a bit. But unfortunately, he bounced himself towards a weird direction, so he's not able to kite it out.
And he went down near the Toy Merchant, so Knight kind of harassed this certain cipher for a while.
Yeah, though the good thing though is that this is a Insolence Naiad, so his ability to fight for wins is actually not that strong because he had no trump card. Because the survivors can play this one very slowly right now, is for the Gravekeeper to get healed up first and to drag this here and there. But we can see that currently the cheerleader was still decoding there, which I don't think is the best move, as they should like all scatter and regroup and recompose. Because now this sort of like gave Yusha the opportunity to chase, but Yusha is not chasing though, as he thought someone else is at the cipher, so that is ample time for the Gravekeeper to heal himself back up.
And the pool is the huge water pool is kind of harassing the cipher in the shack, which is...
Oh, he's trying to get the damage onto him. Hold on, the Toy Merchant have to be very careful though. Oh, misses that hit though!
Misses that hit!
Yeah, that was unfortunate. If he got the hit there, then he could have continued to go after this Toy Merchant. But missing that hit is going to mean that he's needing a lot of time to get this Merchant down, and gives the survivor time to like decode the last 2 ciphers.
And Toy Merchant misses the flywheel and near basement, but Knight is switching target. No, breaking her
Catapult, yeah. I mean, at this point, he has to pressure the ciphers if he wants to win, as the last 2 ciphers are very high in progress. Cheerleader, hold on, wants to force it open, not being able to. So let's see. Oh, goes for the swing here. Cheerleader, can he force it open though? Is able to, and it's gonna approach endgame over there, but I think that's a very risky move though.
Misses the blink.
Yeah. Now it misses the blink, then this is better, but hold on, Cheerleader. forcing
cheerleader
up
has
her
two more
cheer.
motivates to deal with.
Yeah, the thing though is that the cheerleader should not be kiting her way towards the gate still, because if she goes down, this might be a disaster. But the cheerleader able to enter the pallet, which is fine, and we can see the dungeon is actually in the same direction because the cheerleader take the moisture damage. It's gonna dash straight for the dungeon because the gate is already 70%. The cheerleader can make it out of the gate.
Cheerleader might go for the gate instead.
Yeah, like whatever works.
Okay, so there's a 3-man escape.
Yeah, because that's the
Beautiful
thing with
teamwork
Nayat.
there.
I'm a Nayat player and this happens. Nayat endgame does have a risk of getting 3-man escape from 3 people. The thing is that, first of all, that pop is risky. Because after the cheerleader pops, they should wait for the Nayat to hit the cheerleader. Because them popping like that gives the danger of like Nayat blinking down and then instantly charge for the gate for a 3-man. But fortunately for them, the Nayat missed the blink. And second of all,
the Knight blundered that blink.
Yeah, second of all, the Nayat over there, I feel like he should have retrieved the harpoon and kept like the cheerleader in his sight. Because the thing is that we can see he did not know which direction the cheerleader went. I feel like he should try and retrieve the harpoon and get close to him by swimming rather than like trying to use a moisture damage, because he did not even know which direction the cheerleader went, and that was fatal.
And it gave the cheerleader the damage boost that made her go to the gate quite easier and faster.
Yep. So with that, we're going to be heading into break. But just a reminder, with that free escape, that means that Isokania only needs to tie next round in order to win. So with that, we're going to be taking a quick break, and we'll see everyone after the break. See you in a bit.
I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子呀，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起上课，我也想他和其他孩子们一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time, too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course. I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Manor Regulars action, I'm your favorite caster, Invisible Joan. Joined by me is Kurinaji, as we are going to be heading into like the second half of BO2, and currently things are looking very good for Team Tianba after achieving 2 free escapes in a row. Oh, my bad, it's 3-1, not 2-2. Please ignore that. That means that currently all Tianba's hunter need to do the next round is to get a tie, and they're going to win.
Indeed, and Armada has to do their best to get like a 4-man win, so they won't get out this match.
Yeah, first of all, like their survivors have to at least get a free man. Like if they get a free man, they're going to drag the game to a BO3, but still they'll be behind by 8-1. Second of all, if they want to like win, their best option is to go for a 4-man here, because if there's a 4-man, they're gonna win the second round. But getting a 4-man is going to be very hard because this is a hunter side meta. So with that being said, for AX they definitely have to step their game up. If they have any secret weapons, they have to pull it out now, because if they don't, they'll be eliminated. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, lower bracket match, loser is out. So, Sultan, you can begin.
Armada X definitely have to pull their aces now. Their best survivors.
Yeah, they have to like do whatever they can.
Yes, just to get that 3-man or better 4-man.
Yep. Anyways, we are going to be heading into the ban pick screen very soon, and once again, this is Isokania's turn to hunt. And Isokania, as we note, he's a very strong hunter. Every time we see him, he plays very good. So I am very excited to see how is Armada X planning to deal with Isokania. Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Okay, so we're getting into the ban picking. And currently,
oh yeah, I had the wrong BGM on. Anyways, yeah. So as we can see that this is the match point BGM currently. Sota, you can begin. As Leo's memory, I'm trying to think, because Isokania, we've seen him with Opera, we've seen him with IVE. I think we've seen him with. I'm trying to think what else we've seen him with. But currently, I think Tianba, we never really got to see what does Isokania play at the third round. Oh wait, let's see. I think we also saw. I think we saw Isokania with the Dream Witch, if I'm not Oh no, we did not see him with Dream Witch. That was a different team. Because yes, oh yeah, it ended in 2 rounds yesterday. We never know what does Isokania have in 3 rounds. We just know he has an IV in the Shadow.
Yeah, the IV gameplay is quite good. And not quite, very good.
Yep. So we'll have to see what. I think it's like a picking your poison for Armada X, because there's 2 very strong meta hunters to select from, and you're bound to face off against one of them.
Indeed. Okay, now Tianba's gonna ban 2 survivors, banning Merc and Barmaid.
Yeah, I think here he's trying to he's probably guessing his Opera gonna get banned, and he's preparing against a potential Shadow with the Barmaid ban right off the bat.
Yes, most likely they would ban Opera.
But the thing though is the Opera Singer got nerfed, don't forget. Opera Singer got nerfed, meaning that she is no longer as slow, or rather as fast as previously. Like we haven't actually seen a lot of Opera Singers recently though, so this is something we should note because actually now that I'm recalling, I don't think we even seen Opera Singer the entire day.
But we are never sure, because Opera gets banned usually, and who knows, he might turn the tide using Opera.
Yeah, like the thing is that we only get to saw Opera Singer play in like 2 games yesterday, and Opera Singer has not been played at all today by all teams as it gets banned and not selected that much. but oh yeah, forgot. Isokanya is known for his Dream Witch, so they're gonna be removing it.
And they pick Acrobat and Enchantress.
Oh, look at this, full-on fighter team comp.
They're getting ready for like a full kite and full harass.
Yeah, but the thing is that Isokanya can play Opera Singer. And Opera Singer got nerfed, but I think she's still viable for a tie here. Or if Isokanya has something else, they can still pull out, because a tie is not too hard to achieve in this meta because it's hunter-sided now. So we're gonna be seeing like a lot of coordination required from AX's side.
Indeed, just to get that 4-man, they have to do their best.
Yeah, 4-man escape, 3-man escape, whatever. Like, at least a 3-man escape to drag this one on, but yeah, they're gonna be looking for at least a 4-man. So in order for that to achieve, they have to like have at least 2 tie turners, and also like items that can be rechargeable if they need to fight out that endgame.
They can't use survivors that their skills could be unreplenishable. Meteorologist.
Alright, priestess. And then the batter gets selected, full fighter. And by the way, AX tried to invent a new survivor called
Meteorologist.
Meteorologist, which I do not know what that is.
Survivor skill, summon a meteor, killing the hunter and their device.
Survivor skill, summon.
No way.
I'll be honest, if a survivor like that exists, that would be the most overpowered survivor ever.
Yeah, they gotta ban, bro. They gotta ban it all the time.
Killing the hunter and their will to play IDV. Well, first officer is the final one getting banned over here. Because yes, I feel like this is going to be the opera singer. I think Isokanya.
Opera. Enchantress could counter the opera.
Not quite. I mean, the only way it counters is to like use the stun to break the Enchantress mid charge. That's the only way I can really see it.
Please pick Tiff. No.
Yeah, Sota is trying to bait them in the feast.
Okay, the final pick is Aeroplanist, which I haven't seen that much.
I mean, Aeroplanist is not too uncommon in this tournament, but Aeroplanist against the Opera Singer is like not too good, considering the fact that Opera Singer can dash and chase him up. But the thing though, Opera Singer being nerfed is a whole different story. Like, I was watching the match yesterday, and the Opera Singer dash nerf is so noticeable that she is much slower than before.
I know, Opera is kinda easier to kite than before.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, Opera Singer sort of dominated IVL for like almost... It's like not almost... like an entire year by now. I guess they want it to fall out of the meta, and considering that Goldman is also approaching soon. And also Hula Blue.
Nah, Hullabaloo, don't start me with that guy.
Oh, Hula Blue is very strong.
I know, he gave me PTSD, bro. I gotta keep banning Hullabaloo.
Honestly, I played that game in like... I played that hunter and I've figured him out in less than 10 games. Because he's just way too easy.
The first time I fought Hullabaloo, I was panicking so hard, like, why doesn't this guy have like attack animation when you get hit?
Because that's his entire skill.
Yeah, I haven't watched his gameplay before, even when he got released. So I have no idea what his skills are.
Oh, and with the Moonlit River Park, he can fly across the map.
Oh, we're gonna see a Geisha game here. Oh, Geisha by Tiba here. Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Like, I know I said that I like to watch Geisha, but I feel like Geisha is a very bad pick over here. And Salted, yes, you can begin. The thing with Geisha is because if you look at this team comp, there are 2 harassers, and Geisha hates harassers. I feel like this selection gave Armada X like some sort of chance to achieve a free escape if they want to.
Geisha's gonna get bullied if ever if she's gonna get harassed.
Yeah, I'll agree, because that's the way you sort of counter the... Like, that's sort of the way you counter against Geisha, is to harass the heck out of her.
Indeed.
So right now, like, we have to be... Isokani will have to be very careful in how he plays it, because this is a full-on harassing team comp, and I think maybe the reason he chose that is that he's gonna predict that the survivors will have a lot of broken windows because Opera Singer, and Geisha, like, broken windows does not do a single thing against Geisha.
Indeed,
maybe that's
now
the aim.
2 of them has broken windows. We got Batter and Acrobat has broken windows, and only Enchantress has the flywheel.
Yup. So in personal,
but like I think,
no, there's 2 flywheel effects actually.
Wait, 2? Oh, okay, Acrobat doesn't have the borrowed time.
Yeah, and Aeroplane
and Aeroplane is.
Yeah, because remember, if they do not achieve a free escape, this would be over immediately, ladies and gentlemen. So that is why they have to throw everything on the table for AX, as Isokani's Geisha will be looking to get the tie to end this game.
So AX has so much pressure up their back right now.
Yeah, definitely have a lot of pressure. So we can see spawning next to the Aeroplanist, and yes, Aeroplanist is vulnerable on getting chased, because once he flies, like, it's a you fly, I fly type of thing.
Indeed. And transitioning away from Geisha doesn't work that much.
Yeah, so... But the thing is that Enchantress and Badger both can counter Geisha. That is why I'm not too understanding this Geisha pick from Isokania. Like, later should Tianba win, I will ask them. But that is should though, because the game is still not yet over. As we can see the Isokania here, spawning in the game, gonna head straight to Frisky, who is going to be transitioning his way up to 2 stories. Let's see, can he... And Iso cannot exactly fly up over there right now, so you just have to, like, make a loop across.
Okay, this might be a first butterfly in the window.
Yeah, but
indeed we're gonna see that.
Aeroplanes can fly though. Is he gonna use it? This is very dangerous!
Maybe. Oh! A hit there by Aeroplanes. And the Cybers are very slow.
Yeah,
Quite slow, to be honest.
I mean, the thing is that this first hit is very, very fast, so let's see. Fly and... yep, he has to use the dash.
Basement.
Oh, watch out!
And we're gonna get a basement here. Oh. Armada X is not doing well in this early.
Yeah, but chosen not to share the basement. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense because Geisha basement is not that strong unless you manage to do the whole like fly drop down fly trick. I think he just wants to like
that.
Yeah. I think he just wants to like chair faster so he can force the survivors to come into here faster.
Okay, so the Cyber progress are very slow. Like insanely actually. Still 5% first down. And the Cypher is already only at 70% at batter.
Yeah, the thing though is that now the Enchanters can here to be full on fighting and assist the Aeroplaners, which is exactly what we're going to be seeing here. So let's see, goes for the hit on the Enchantress. There is going to be flywheel effect here. So what will the Geisha do? Because the Aeroplane is staring and the Enchantress is just gaining a lot of stuns, and the Aeroplaner still has like propellers to work with. Or jetpacks.
And Geisha has the blink right now, which is not good. And a hit there.
Well, Nat is in the vicinity, so... But he has no flywheel effect, but have 2 stun, and the Badger's also here. So this is going to be a whole family type of situation.
Indeed, they gotta protect the Airplane is so hard. And a hit!
Honestly, I feel like the Hunter can consider to like balloon the Badger or the Aeroplanist with the blink. Or like chair the Enchantress and force the Badger to use something instead. Oh! But the Badger misses!
A miss ball! This is a very bad situation for AX.
Oh, but misses that The hit though, allowing the batter to sneak in and the batter not rescuing, just looking to prolong the time as much as possible here so that the Enchantress can self-heal herself back up. But the thing is that the Cyphers are beyond enough if the whole family is fighting over here.
And the matter here is they haven't used the Tide Turner since Airplane has the Tide Turner. Airplane is using the Propel right now.
Yep, gonna launch in the air but not being able to transition in a very good spot. So let's see. Gets the hit onto the Aeroplanist. Down it goes, and clearing the batter and Enchantress are not in the vicinity. So he can easily just chair this Aeroplanist to eliminate him. And that means that all he has to do, or all I still has to do, is to eliminate one more endgame, then this would be over.
And the problem here is both two of the survivors are already damaged.
Oh!
And Acrobat missing that flywheel as well, so 3 of them is damaged now.
Yeah, so this is forcing... so that is forcing the batter and the Enchantress to regroup right now. So, and the Acrobat will have to like kite as long as the batter and Enchantress needs.
Acrobat using the ball here doesn't work that much.
Yeah.
Easily gets down, and batter and Enchantress are still not finished healing. Okay, there we go.
Yep, so with that, this is going to be the chair as the survivors are healed up. And the issue though is that the Acrobat definitely could have done better because he chose to like jump backwards. Maybe if he jumped in front with a black bomb, he could have escaped there. So right now, yeah, the Enchantress is coming in, but can the Enchantress even make it in time though? That would be a huge question.
In my opinion, Armada X are doing a lot of blunders right now.
Yeah, I mean...
Missing flyfields, missing jumps, and...
Oh, watch out, this is a very dangerous time though. Flywheel effect is able to pull off the rescue. Yes, takes the hit and pull off the rescue in the nick of time. So, able to pulling off before half there is a major advantage there, as now the Enchantress can fight with free stuns.
Oh, a beautiful stun there by Enchantress, cancelling the dash towards Acrobat. So Geisha might change targets here and chase the Enchantress instead.
Yeah, but the Geisha does have glimpse on the Acrobat, so I think he will still go after the Acrobat. Let's see. Oh, changes target onto the Enchantress. Misses the hit though.
Misses?
Hold on, mind game. Able to get the hit.
Enchantress ate that hit, and now the Cyphers are on 64.
Yeah, but they still have one Cypher.
One whole fresh Cyphers.
They still have one whole new Cypher though.
Indeed. So they gotta have to like harass as much as possible. Batter and Enchantress the same. But we gotta remember that Geisha has the teleport right here and potentially teleport towards Acrobat doing the final Cypher.
Yeah, I don't think he will just yet because the last Cypher is the one at this corner, and if he teleports away, the batter and the Enchantress can just rush it. So his better move here is to just like confine and get someone down here fast. It doesn't matter who, just get them down.
Indeed. No one would be able to rescue, so that would be problematic for the...
But if he's gonna chase the Enchantress though, the Enchantress does free stuns to work with. And he... So let's see. Trying to do the glitch dash thingy. Not being able to. Try again. Hold on. Oh, that was an amazing move.
So Batter here is trying to harass, but Geisha knows where he is and might not be able to kite for so long or harass.
Hold on. Batter. Miss the... Okay, fly. Hit. Able to get the hit though. Cypher's not enough. So now all he has to do is to chair Enchantress and then a batter and then a checkmate over here.
Yes, so this is a win for TB for sure.
Yeah, I won't say for sure, but what the survivors can do are very limited because Enchantress get chaired and ISO chairs the batter and there's no way the Acrobat can make it over in time.
Indeed, and this, if I'm correct, where's the dungeon? Hold up. The dungeon is near the Geisha as well. So this might be a 4K, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, 3 to 4K is still the same. Acrobat is already here though, and I think I still saw the Acrobat. I don't think he's in any rush to use the butterfly, because he can wait for the Acrobat to use the bomb first. So let's see, pressure. Oh, uses the snowball as a trick!
Flywheel again! I miss flywheel.
Yeah, no, he used the snowball as a trick of attack, baiting out that flywheel. That is a very subtle but insane movement on the Geisha's part. So with that, this is going to be a 4-man elimination from Isokania. So yeah, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are going to be having like a winner over here.
So Armada X tried their best, but Tiba is just that good.
Yep, like congratulations for Tiba for advancing to the finals. For Team
Indeed,
Armada X,
congrats,
unfortunately for you, your journey ends here. But I thank you for participating. Unfortunately, you're 4th this time around. And Tianba will be advancing to to next week, where they'll be facing off against Team Vacuity, and I cannot wait to see who is going to win. So with that,
I too excited.
Yeah, with that, let's congratulations Tianba once again, and let's head into the interview VC to see who will be killed there today.
Time to interview Tianba.
Oh, hello ISO, hello Norton.
Hello.
Yeah, obvious question out of the way first, as I ask this every time. You guys just won, how does it feel?
Yeah, very excited. Both Survivor and Hunter did a very great job, I think. All of our teammates did do their best. Especially Hunter, get 2 match 4 kill.
Oh yeah, 2 match 4 kill, 4K in a row is definitely like very good. And one thing that I note is that your Hunters definitely performed very well with that Ghostman and the second round the Geisha also performed very good too. So I was just curious, like, what was the logic behind the Geisha selection in round 2? Because seeing that team comp, I was not expecting Geisha to appear.
I think we let Chi to talk about it because we just let him pick freely.
About Geisha, before I pick Geisha, I think should I pick Opera or the Cat Girl or just Geisha? But I think that only the flyman will bring the
Aeroplanist. Only the Aeroplanist will bring the Titaner. So if he go for the Aeroplanist and then can get it down in a very quick time, then he might force out more survivor to rescue because they don't have a Titaner.
Ah, I see. Very, very smart move indeed. As for the survivors at round 2, you all managed to achieve the free escape from a free man against that Naiad. So want to talk about like what was going on in your communication during that endgame there, as I would like to know.
At the moment I was being eliminated, we just think to get a tie. But when LB found out the Hunter bring miss, then we know that maybe we have a chance to get a free escape. So we just tell LB that the dungeon is near the gate, and then he can try to just run through there because the wooden house still have a pallet remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we able to make it. Everyone is so happy, and LB did a really great job. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and one.
I really thanks for my teammates to tell the. Yeah. I really appreciate that the teammate help me escape the gate and get a chance. I didn't expect that, actually.
Yeah. Okay. One more thing is that knowing ES, like, because ES is an evil reptilian main, and which we see him play a lot. So have you all done the preparations against this evil reptilian when he pulled out against you?
Yeah, before the match for yesterday, we did practice a lot and go for online, look for many how to say the lizard, how they use their combo, how they jump, and how can we counter him with all the like great church, all the big buildings, and then use the palette wisely. Just observe the hunter movement. Only we use our items.
Very
Not
smart.
only that, we also have a lot of preparation from the rank. Like we met him a lot of times during the rank, so we basically know his play style.
I see. I see. Gaining information inside and outside. So one more question is that you'll be playing against Vacuity next Saturday. So are you all prepared for it?
Yeah, we are going to prepare for it and wish everyone do their best and have a very nice competition.
Yep.
In next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday, indeed. All right. With that, thank you, everyone. With that, is the end of the stream. Thank you for, congratulations to Tianba as you'll be advancing to the loser brackets finals and next Saturday. So for everyone in the audience, thank you very much. This will be end of the stream today, and I'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.